And happy Thursday of Cowart Rose CPA. And I want to talk to you about how to think like an investor. So let's start with the fact that most personal finance books do not discuss creating more income and how to increase your income. Most books only talk about cutting costs, decreasing expenses, which ultimately will increase your net profit, but that's not actually growth. Growth is actively moving forward to increase your income, not just cut costs. So there is a direct relationship between your ability to invest and grow and what you can, really experience in where your sales are going. For this training, I want you to think back to a time when you invested in yourself and your business and how that may have changed your life and how you got a return on that investment. As a business owner, we often think about, investments as expenses and how, putting, money into something, this is actually going to stunt your growth, you're increasing your expense. Again, taking away from, that standard idea that in order to increase your income, you got to cut costs. That puts you in the mindset of investing in my business is actually going to stunt my growth. If you think about how your services can make an impact or the products that you're selling, how is investing in that and developing that more going to actually stunt your growth? If anything, this is going to help you expand and learn and know what you need to do in order to grow. So, what would happen if you never invested in your business? What would happen? Never invested at all. You're either going to do it all yourselves, figure it out the hard way, make mistakes. You'll make mistakes anyway. Everyone's going to make mistakes, but without, putting the time and effort into planning, you're going to make a lot more mistakes than otherwise. Or you can invest in a proven framework that'll get you there faster. Okay? In order to really put together a good framework that you can use, first, you need to review the books. You need to review the books. We need to review the financial statements, the prior year tax returns. We need to see the full picture of everything, where you've been to get you to the place that you are now in order to push forward and see where you need to go. Then, once we know the historical information, what that story looks like, and that is your story for your business up to this point, then we're going to determine what are your current needs? What do you need at this point? And where are you struggling? After we know where the issues are, what needs to be addressed, what needs to be helped, then we can assess where are we going to go? What are we going to do with that? What are our goals? We have to make goals. You got to have something tangible. A lot of people think that growth is, just generally, I want to grow. But we have to have specific steps. How? What is it that we want to do to grow, and how are we going to get there? So then once we know what goals are, what those tangible things are, we need to create a roadmap. And when I'm talking about creating a roadmap for how to get where you want to go with your business financially, I'm talking about something that you sit down and write, something that you can look at, again, a tangible thing. Then once you have an idea of where you want to go, we need to put the numbers where our mouths are. We're going to create a forecast. This is the goal we want. What numbers look realistic? We need something quantitative to really back up these qualitative ideas that we want to have. Then we want to know, is there a way to shorten the period of time based on the investment strategies, tax strategies, and any potential opportunities that we may have? Once we look at that and see, then we're going to begin to measure that progress and put that plan into action, and it may change. That's another thing that can happen. But the beauty here is that we can pivot when necessary. We can actually make changes. Nothing is set in stone. So if something doesn't seem to be working, then maybe the plan worked for a little while and it's not now. Or maybe we didn't realize that this plan wasn't going to work and we need to really change and adjust. So if looking at this kind of framework and planning seems like a great way for you to kind of look forward and see what you need to do to think like an investor in your business to help it grow, then you definitely should work on building your own plan for growth using this framework. If you have any questions or would like to reach out for more information on, putting together a framework for growth for your business, we would love to help you out. Please don't hesitate to reach out, or you can comment framework below, and I would love to work with you. Please let me know if you have any questions. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the